Right.
Okay. I'm Hips Don't Lie.
And I'm Boy Scout. So we want to know, how do you get to your medical appointments?
Drive a car.
Okay, so what if you didn't have that form of reliable transportation? How would you get there then?
I'd call Coach K.
City bus?
Drive.
Okay, so many echo patients also have a similar problem, and Hips Don't Lie is going to further explain.
So a lot of echo patients don't have a reliable form of transportation. So unlike all of you, they can't just get in a car and drive to where they need to go. So they're kind of forced to take public transportation. However, that's not always the best option either, because with a bus, sometimes the schedules don't work out with their schedules, so they're waiting around, it takes a huge chunk out of their day. Or if they try to take a taxi, sometimes it takes long for the taxi to get and pick them up, and then you don't really know when they're going to show up. So that has resulted in about a 30 to 40% no-call, no-show rate at echo appointments. So this can cause more problems for the patient, because if they have an illness and they're missing their regular checkups to see if they're taking their medication properly, to check up on that illness, or just for regular checkups to help prevent future illnesses or catch an illness before it shows up. So to try and alleviate this problem, we came up with Echo Transport, which this would be a one-bus system that would have scheduled pickup times. So when you make an appointment with Echo, you say, I need Echo Transport. So on the day of your appointment, the bus would go to your house, take you directly to Echo, and then back home. So this would be much more quick and reliable for these patients. So it would be under 30 minutes of travel time, and it would be free to these people.
So with a unique solution like this, you might be thinking, what would it cost? Well, it'd take the cost of a van or shuttle, then a driver, and then other monthly expenses such as maintenance, gas, and insurance. So we'd fund this from local donations from individuals like you. We'd also fund it through the FTA, which the FTA provides grants to public transportation in areas like this. And they also work with local and state governments to create and enhance existing public transportations. And in that, they invest annually over $11 billion. So we wanted to look at a couple of success stories. So we started with one which is located in Reno, Nevada. They are called the Access to Healthcare Network. They focus primarily on seniors, the disabled, and low-income residents around their area. They focus on getting them to healthcare appointments, but they also get them to, say, a grocery store like Walmart or a post office if they need to pick up or deliver mail. And they're funded through local donations and then also state funding such as grants. We also looked at MedStar Health. They are located in Maryland and Washington, D.C. They're very similar to our, say, St. Mary's or Deaconess hospitals, in which they have partnered with Uber. Uber is basically it's a modernized version of a taxi, very low cost, very nice. And MedStar has found that Medicaid will cover the cost of low-cost public transportation for qualified individuals, which Medicaid covers health coverage for people in poverty and pregnant mothers or even elderly.
So now that we see some successful examples, we can look on how it will work for Echo. So last year, Echo made 13,754 appointments. However, with the no-show rate being 30 to 40%, that averages out to almost 5,000 people missing their appointment.
So having nearly 5,000 appointments being missed annually, that's a large number. So we wanted to find out how many of that we could cover. So we started with how many hours Echo would be open. So roughly, Echo is open nearly 2,400 hours each year. And being that we could serve one patient every 30 minutes, ideally we could serve 2 patients each hour, which that brings us up to the nearly 4,800 appointments being missed last year. And that would be great to be covered. But we took a step back and we said, what if we could only serve 1 patient per hour? So we figured that out to be just under 2,400 patients being served. And then we also said, well, what if only every other patient is home whenever we go to pick them up? So those numbers are to the right. All of those numbers show a large decrease in the amount of no-call, no-shows for Echo.
So now we see that who we can serve, we can look at our competitive advantage compared to our public transportation alternatives, which is the Met City Bus and local city taxis. So we would all have scheduled pickups, so they come to your house, take you to Echo, and then take you back home. We would always have a timely arrival and travel time, and then know that vouchers can be used for public transportation, but that's not always a given. So Echo Transport would constantly be free for these patients.
So after finding our advantage, we wanted to see what would the value be that Echo patients would see. So we found that Echo patients would value the scheduled pickup, the direct drop-off, and the quick arrival time for these patients. So with people like you, with your donations, this could be the quick and reliable form of transportation that many Echo patients need, and it could ultimately solve the no-call, no-show rate that Echo is currently experiencing.